Did you see that bird fly by?
No, I missed it. Again. Hello and welcome to the Great Outdoors. Thought I'd better say hello. We've been going a little while now, and I've just been getting on with things. We've come down to Arlesford again, Arlesford Creek, somewhere we've been to a couple of times before, specifically really chosen because it's well known. Firstly, because this is my first wild camp without Andrew. And secondly, because, come in my darling, this is the first time life as a YouTuber in a madhouse.
Life as a YouTuber in the madhouse.
That's the one. It's his first proper wild camp. He's done a camp with Andrew previously in a permitted land, but this is our first proper one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we wanted to come somewhere that was familiar to take that part of it away. It's actually really beautiful down here. It's very, very still, and you may have seen we've set up, you'll have seen in the video probably before that we've set up a tarp just on some walking poles over the top of his bivvy that he got at Christmas. and I've set up a little tent, the cloud peak that Andrew and I usually use if we want this kind of setup. And we're about to just grab a bit of tea. We had dinner in the restaurant earlier with some family who were visiting, so we just need a bit of tea, and we'll have a drink, and we're hoping to get a bit of a fire going for a bit this evening. But it is stunning out here, very still, as I say, just listening to the birds, and we'll get on with things now, won't we?
Yeah, I like the tree.
You like the tree, you've had a climb, haven't you? Yep. I feel like I've got tons of space tonight, simply because obviously I normally use this same tent but with 2 people, so I feel like I'm in a castle tonight. Set up my stop it my Ukulele and one tigress sleeping bag, just a foil mat underneath, and I've got some softy trousers to test out tonight. First night, supposed to go down to about 3 degrees lowest tonight, so we'll see whether I stay warm in some softy trousers. So we'll give them a test later. Thanks, see you in a bit. Well, go. You take it out. That's it, hold on. Opting to give pancakes a try for tea tonight. Just used one of these pancake mixers that you just add water to. And we've brought some sugar and lemon juice with us to have on them.
Swish, 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 swish. Swish, 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 swish. Swish, 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 swish. Swish, 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 swish. We're making some s'mores. I don't know what time it is, but I know it's late. And I like it.
Hang on. Hi, welcome back. I have now retired to the tent. Time for bed. Life as a YouTuber's been in bed for a bit. I've just been tidying up and letting the very last of the fire go out before I tidied that up a bit. Made sure it was, as I say, completely out. And yeah, got myself organised and ready for bed. I have to say, I think as far as the camping goes, Andrew's clearly the organised one. Because I feel like I'm in disarray. But I wonder whether I've actually just having the extra space means that I've not tidied up as much as we would normally stay tidy, because you don't have the extra space. I'm not sure. But yeah, I've been just sitting outside, taking a few photographs and that kind of thing. Effectively just kind of checking out whether, you know, what it's like to camp completely on your own as well. Now, obviously, life as a YouTuber's here. He's been in bed for a while, so I've just been set up on my own. And it's lovely out there. It's really nice. But I do have to say, as I thought, I do prefer to share it with someone. I love camping with Andrew, and yeah, I get something from being able to share it with someone. Although, as I say, camping on your own is lovely as well. It's been lovely out there. There's been nothing wrong with it. Just my personal preference, really, to be able to go home and talk about it in the future with someone who is there to experience it with you. Although I have to say, with the actual setting up, I think there's something to be said for one person being the person that makes the decision, I suppose. Chose a spot and pitched up, quickly, despite the fact that I've never actually camped in this spot before like Andrew has. Whereas I suppose normally I perhaps dither about it a little bit to check that we're both happy with the situation. When you're on your own, it's up to you, and that's that. But it's been nice. It's been a nice evening. Enjoyed playing a few games of Uno with the little one, and having a little chit chat and what have you. That was really nice. Anyway, I'm going to get my head down, get a little bit of sleep before the morning comes, and we'll see you later. Night. Well, good morning. That was about the littlest sleep I've ever had when camping. I wouldn't even say I was particularly cold. I think it was a combination of, there were some lads further down the creek who were up till about 2 a.m. making quite a lot of noise, actually, even more than those birds out there. And then a combination of that, I think, with just listening to my son turning around in his bed and getting up for a wee, and then he got stuck he couldn't open the zip on his BV at one point, so I had to get up and go and get him out, and then he was snoring for a while, and I just seemed to have a bit of backache, and I just did not sleep, let's say. And normally I'd say my biggest problem about night times is being cold. That wasn't the biggest problem. That wasn't my biggest problem last night. So that's a good thing, at least. These softy trousers are warm. But nevertheless, it is really, really wet. Not raining wet, just foggy wet. Everything, the tent feels really saturated on the outside. It's definitely going to need drying when we get home. There's not any way we're staying late enough for this to lift and dry. So, anyway, I'm going to get a cuppa on because the damp is quite chilly. And get some breakfast going.
Technically, so we're basically just warming it up right now. We've got a fire.
It is lit. It just needs a bit. It's a video. Oh.
I'm scared.
No, you're fine. Right. Mind your fingers on the flame.
Still hot, still hot, still hot.
Right, we're all packed away now. We have enjoyed our breakfast and packed our stuff up.
We had bacon.
Bacon grill
Yeah, bacon grill.
and some bread, didn't we?
Yeah.
And a hot chocolate for you.
Yep.
Caramel coffee for me. That's very nice.
Yep.
I was ready for it, I have to say. So we're all packed up. Our rucksacks are ready there. Rubbish bag on the top, as always. This is where we've been. Leave no trace. Right, well, thanks for coming with us today. I'll end it there. Get out and about, enjoy yourselves, do something different. Hope you have a lovely day, as we have. And I forgot to say, thanks for joining us. Please like and subscribe. Any comments are welcome. And thanks again for joining us for the Grout Outdoors. Bye.
It looks like they're racing.
Skimming across the water there, aren't they? Paddleboarder, having a nice time, aren't they?
Have been around for over 1,000 years.
Mm-hmm. I'm just getting my son to video us here while I'm driving, because I've suddenly realised I forgot to say life as a YouTuber in a madhouse will also be doing a video from our little adventure we've just had together. So I'll put a link in the description so you can go and see his version as well.